Okay, going to do the BPO for an REO Central listing. I'm going to go to REO Central, going to log in. Okay, here it is on the due today task. I'm going to click on it, open that all up, submit an initial BPO, create BPO, and here it is. Okay. The first thing on here is this the initial BPO or the second opinion? I'm doing the initial BPO. Verify that the address is all in there. Listing agent, put the date in. Today is the date. Listing agent, client name, firm, phone number, 970-216-4534. Fax number, I don't know the fax number. I never had them fax me anyhow. All right. Now we say save for later. We'll see there's no next box. We have to do save for later. This is a weird quirk of REO Central. If you're on the first tab and you do the first save, you can't then go back into it. You need to do a cancel. Open it, edit BPO, and all the information's in there. Go to the next bubble by clicking on the next bubble. I save every time I do a bubble because I hate re-entering information I've already entered. Okay, current market conditions. Right now, I would say they are stable. Depressed is bad, slow is worsening, improving, obviously. Employment conditions are stable in the area right now. Market price of this current property has increased. How do we know how much it's increased? Well, we're going to have to go to the MLS. So here I am at the MLS. I'm going to do a residential search. I'm going to do the area, the major area that the property is in. This one is in Missouri Heights. Finished. Okay. We need to go look at closed properties. Let's look at closed properties in the past month, which is 09-18-2021. There's 3. The reason I make that noise is it is really difficult to say what a market is doing if there's only 3 properties that have closed. So I'm going to go grab Glenwood, Carbondale, Missouri Heights. These are the main areas that are around this property. I just know that. If you're in an area where you don't know, you could also do this. Let's do this the way. We're going to go to where the property sits. There's Catherine Store. It's the first turn on Catherine Store. No, it's not the first turn. And it's not Catherine Store. I've done that too many times driving up there. No, it is. Here it is. This is where the property is, Kings Row. I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to look at, because this is rural, I'm going to look at 10 miles from the property. Boom. Okay. 10 miles from the property, what is sold in the past month? Here we go. Going to view the results. There's different ways to get this, but what I'm looking for, basically, in a quickish way, is what is the median price inside that bubble in the past month. All right, median price for this bubble is, here we go, median sold price. $1,072,797. Okay. 30-day median. Now if we go in, edit the search, change the sold date to a year ago. View the results. compare search statistics. Median was 872. All right, so we're going to take 872 divided by 1072. Oops, my mistake. I'm going to take 1072 minus 872 is 200 divided by 872. 23% in the past year. Holy cow, huh? That actually holds with what I've learned, what I've seen recently. 23%. I've seen 26 as a number. Estimated percentage of owners versus tenants in the neighborhood. This is tough. The number of homeowners in America is it's 60-40 overall, but this is an area where there are so few rentals. We're going to estimate at 90-10 for this area. This is kind of an estimate. They don't gauge too much on this. They're trying to understand the market. There is a normal supply, oversupply, or shortage of comparables. I'm going to guess that there's a shortage of comparables. If it turns out there's an overabundance when we get in there, we'll adjust this. Okay, let's get in there now, actually, because these ones are asking. Number of competing, yeah. Okay, let's go look at what the property, what the comps are for the property. First, we got to figure out what the property is. Go to the assessors. Go down to property address 215. Is it 215 or 214? 214. 214 prints. Search it. All right, here we go. We got 2230 square foot. We got 3 bedrooms. We've got metal roof, yada yada. It's 2200 square foot, built in 83 though. That's the big thing. Make a copy of this, download it, save as PDF. 215. See, I'm all messed up. 214. Prince Court, tax card. All right. Built in 83. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. All right. Let's go to the website. Do this. I got to get rid of this. I got to edit this by removing it. You could also click over there. All right. Let's do closed first because that's what they want first. So on a BPO, we're really looking to be within 6 months. And you know what? I shouldn't have gotten rid of that because we want to be inside that bubble also. Total square footage. Let's do plus or minus 20%. So on 2230, that puts us at 1784. $26.76. Year built. Let's try to get within 10. So within 10 years is good if you're in this most recent category. If you're in like the 20s, 1920s, anything before 1950 could work, especially if you're lacking in comparables. So are we lacking in comparables? Well, crap on a stick. Is there a field in here that really, okay, something's not right. I'm going to reload this because I hadn't even specified the area there and it was saying there was nothing as a comparable anywhere. $17.84. Year built, 1973, 1993. All right, now we got 229. All right, let's bring it into 6 months. There we go, 125. Now let's set that bubble. For this search, for that market data, 10 miles was good. For this search, I want to try to get in 5 miles. We'll see if we have any luck. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, by the way, how big is our lot? There we go. Yeah. 2.282 acres. All right. All right, let's see. So we're probably not gonna get anything condition-wise, but can we get something that's similar enough? This is all stuff down in Carbondale, which really is not very comparable. 2,500 square foot on 0.4. This one technically is comparable. Four acres Arlene. I don't remember where Arlene is. When we're doing these, you can definitely go over the comps together. I don't think that's a good one because it's down by the river and not in Missouri Heights. This one might work. This is probably a good one. Panorama, that works. We are looking for three comps. So this is kind of one of those elimination things. I'm going to keep this one. We're down to 5. All right. Of these 5, which ones work the best? This one's 0.46 acres. It's down in basalt. I'd say no. I'd say no. Yes, yes. Yeah, these are our 3 right here. They're all up in Missouri Heights. They're not identical to this property. This property is going to be a difficult one to put a value on. All of the comps are going to be better than subject. You know, much nicer condition and has irrigation water. Much nicer condition. Again, but you know, especially today, there's not many bank-owned properties out there. These are our 3 comps. So I'm gonna just create a PDF of those 3. And I'm going to say they're the comps from the BPO from today. Okay. Let's go back and do the same thing. We need 3 active listings we can use under contract. So we're going to click active and pending. I'm going to view these results. Go to detail. Everybody has a different way of sorting through these. This is just how I do it. Okay, this is a townhouse, so that's not a comp. And that one probably looks like it at first blush. This one is a house down in Carbondale. This is a house down in Carbondale. This one could be 1,000,009 Basalt Mountain Road. 6 acres. But then look what happens. We get into these higher ones. This one might be better. Yep, this one's going to be better. Damn it. I kept the closed ones in there. I got to undo those, get those out of my list. There we go. Map them. Let's just double check. Yeah, look, see, they're all up on Missouri Heights. These are our comps. They are not awesome, but they are the ones we have. And to quote Donald Rumsfeld, you don't go to war with the army you want, you go to war with the army you have, right? Everybody loved that when he said that. Oh, today was the day that Colin Powell died, by the way, too. That's notable. 214 comps, BPO. Oh, 214 active BPO. It's been so long since I've done this, there could be a step I'm missing, actually, now that I think about it. And saving these, but I've got the MLS number. So, approximate number of comparables units for sale. Comparable units for sale. There's 3 comparable units for sale. Everything that everything that was in this list. You could even make an argument that there's only 1 comparable unit for sale or 2 comparable units for sale. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to say. There are 2. Number of competing listings in neighborhood that are REO or corporate owned. I'm pretty sure that's 0, but let's double check. We don't want to assume. Here's the field right here. REO, no. And this one, REO, no. And this one, REO, no. So it's 0. However, if you are doing this in a market that there is a lot of REO, rather than go look at each one and keep track, you can edit your search and do your search based off of if it's REO or not right here and do the math that way. Number of boarded or blocked up homes, 0. We are the blight on the neighborhood in this case. Okay, so I just entered that and did a save. Now I go back to the BPO. All right, range of value in the neighborhood. Range of value in the neighborhood is, for this, we can keep that duplicate. We can keep that bubble if we want. I'm going to do that. I'm going to undo our criteria for year. I'm going to go to closed. I'm going to keep my big bubble. So we've got all 98 that are in that bubble. We're going to call that the neighborhood. Compare. Compare the search statistics. There's going to be different ways of doing this on every MLS. But every one of them is going to have an ability to do it. But I also need to change. I need to put the type in. There. What that did is it took out that garage, that $35,000 garage. Okay, right here, sold price, low 585, high 5.3. 585, 5.3. Subject improvement. It's an appropriate improvement for the neighborhood. If it was a manufactured home, I would say, yeah, that's not the highest and best use of that lot. But nobody is going to buy this for the sake of tearing that property down. Area marketing time. Average days on market, 115. Financing available. Oh, yes. Conventional financing is probable. Listed prior 12 months. No, it was not, but let us double check that fact. We would go 214 prints. We have an MLS entry for the property when it was purchased, and we go to the history of it. Yep, we don't see anything, so it's not currently listed. I don't know what the photos of it looked like before it was. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Was this an REO purchase? It just feels like it. Doesn't say. No, just happened so long ago. Look, 2004. Okay, back to the report. Listed in the prior 12 months. No. Reason for nil sale. Didn't apply. This may happen if someone tried to market their property and then let it go back to the bank. Fees, MLS, or fees for the HOA. So you would have filled this out. Save it for later. What? See, this is why you gotta be careful. Did I just lose everything? I don't know. We're gonna go back to the HOA dues under timelines, occupancy check, HOA information. Christ, give us that. Oh, this is part of the problem of outsourcing this stuff to you. I now don't know. Here we go, HOA invoice. $375 a quarter. Edit BPO, go to that tab. Ah, somehow, see? Tuesday. All right. HOA fee paid. They don't give you the option of quarterly here, but it doesn't matter. It's really more on this form. It's really more for the sake of understanding the value or the cost of the HOA. Are fees current? Yes. Fee includes other. I don't remember what it all covers. Or the name. Kings Row HOA. Oh, man. All right, we're going to leave that blank. This was 585 and 5.3 million. Appropriate improvement. Marketing time was 1. Oh, look, it's been saving this stuff for me. Yes. Conventional probable listing. No reason for no sales. Detached. Save for later. All right, there we go. Okay, edit BPO. All right, this is the form we're going to fill out. Okay, so we're going to get to filling this out now. We're going to start with the competitive closed sale tab. If there hasn't been a sale price, if there's not a sale price relevant to our subject, we're going to put in 0. Price per gross living area, we're going to put in 0. Data source, appraisal district, that's basically, the assessor. Okay. Location. Our location for this one is rural. Locations will be rural, urban, or suburban. Fee simple means is the land owned or is the land leased? Like on an Indian reservation, most all of these we're going to do are going to be fee simple. Lot size. Well, we'll go to the assessor's report. Lot size was 2.282. View, mountains. We have mountain views on this one. All right. Design and appeal. The design. I wonder. I'm going to pause this and see if I've got a guide to these terms. All right, I can't find anything on those right now. So design on this is 2-story, and the appeal is going to be average. Quality of construction. So I did find this, the Uniform Appraisal Data Set. When we're talking about quality, right here, we have definitions. So we're looking for the quality of the construction. I think this is going to be Q3 or 4. Higher quality, built from, readily individual, design includes exterior ornamentation. Dwellings of this quality meet or exceed requirements of building codes. Adequate fenestration. Economy of construction. I think we're Q4. We're going to call this Q4. Oh, I know also, actually, if we aren't sure, there may be an appraisal on this already in the bag. So let's check for that. Nope, there isn't. All right. So we're going to go with Q4 on this one. All right, Q4, year built. All right, our year built was 1983. Our condition is going to be probably C4. Minor deferred maintenance, obvious deferred maintenance that are needing significant repair. We are C5 on this. We are C5. Above grade room count. Basically just do the bedrooms plus 2. We have 3 baths. Gross living area 2230. Basement and finished rooms 0. Functional utility. Yes, there is functional utility of this house. Heating and cooling. Heating is electric. This is hot water. Heating fuel solar. Oh, Lord. We've got electric heat in some of the rooms. We've got solar heat in some of the rooms, and we got none in others. Old energy efficient items. Old, thermal, solar. This is rare to put anything in here. Garage, carport. We have a 2-car garage. Porches or patio. We have a patio. Fence, pool, etc. We have none. Other. We have a old shed. Save it. Start putting in the comps. Going on my downloads. These are my closed comps. All right, comp 1, 3402, CR 103, Carbondale, Colorado, 81623. Going to come back to that. Sale price. Price per square foot was $783. MLS. Sale date 08, 02, 2021. None. Days on market 62. Rural. Adjust 0. Fee simple. If it's the same, we're going to adjust to 0. I'll show you how to adjust when we get to other things. Number of acres, 12.11. Okay, 12 acres is better than 2 acres. So we need to look at the difference between these two. We need to take out those extra 10 acres. We need to take the value of those extra 10 acres out of this. So we need to subtract the value of those extra 10 acres. How much do we adjust is the big question. Up in this area, maybe 15 acre. That would be 500 off. 500 off the price. Views, mountains. So that 500 off, I'm going to come back to that if it doesn't feel right when I get to the end on all of this. Design and appeal. Need to go back and look at the photos of these. Oh, 170254. 170191. 170551. It's a pretty good looking house. But is it a 1-story? 2-story? Yeah, it's got a walkout basement. That's what I was thinking. All right, design and appeal. Ranch with basement. Good appeal. We're just going to do ranch good. So it won't let us fit the other in. Quality of construction. Going back to this. Q3, I would say, for this property. Year built. 1987. Construction or condition. C3. Well maintained, limited physical depreciation. Not everything is new or replaced, but pretty good. All right, bedrooms. We have 4, so we're going to do 6, 4, 3. Okay, we have an extra bedroom, so we're going to give $5,000 value for that extra bedroom. 2169. We are in a high price per square foot range here, so we're going to adjust these. Boy, 700 is crazy. We're going to adjust, let's say 200 a square and see what that does. 2230 minus 2169 is that times 200, $12,000. Well, okay, we're back after a good night's sleep. Time to do the sales comps in here. Looks like my computer is memorizing some things here. Okay, proximity to subject will come back to sales price. Yeah, got some auto entering. I'm going to turn this off when it becomes a problem. Right now it's not. Days on market 62. Location rural 0. You know, part of what I was trying to do earlier in this video was make this a comprehensive lesson on how to do BPOs. I don't think that's going to be realistic. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to show you what I did, and we'll go from there. All right, so we've got, I'm calling this one good, the other one average. I'm going to say, this is where we get so subjective. What's the difference between good and average out here? Is it 100 grand? So I'm going to deduct $100,000 for the averageness of this property, the quality of the construction. Let's go to that page again. The glossary. C3 improvements are well maintained and feature limited physical depreciation. Are we on? Yeah, we're on. No, on quality. Higher quality built. Yeah, I think we're going to call. We're going to call this one C or Q3. Ours is Q4. What's the difference between Q3 versus Q4 in this area? Probably 200K. Year built, 87, no adjustment for that. Condition 3, okay, let's say 200K for that. I have a number in mind at the end of this, and I'm going to adjust all of these to basically come in around that figure. I shouldn't have done that. When we have more difficult ones, we have to do it that way, where we kind of have a number in mind, and we see if it's justified by what we have in the video. And you know, funny thing is I'm doing this now on a different day. If we went back, not we, you did just see the beginning version. You'll probably see I put totally different stuff in there versus what I put in this video 10 minutes ago, which was yesterday. Of course, I was in a different state of mind then. All right, we're going to look up this property address, 3402 County Road 103. I need to see how much of this house is below grade. Does this have a ADU in a different building? It does. Total heated area 1849. Look at this. Okay, we got total heated area 1849. There's no way of knowing this for sure, but I believe that what we're dealing with is an ADU below grade, 2169. $21.69. Building number 2. I think we've got a ADU. It is not below grade. Look at that. It is not below grade. I bet it's in the garage. It's a gorgeous house. Gorgeous views, at least. There's our ADU. All right, there's the house. Yeah, that's our ADU. ADU stands for additional dwelling unit. All right, we got an ADU here. Okay, what are we going to do with this? We're going to go back. The house was 1849. Nothing below grade. I'm going to use that $100 a square foot. So 2230 minus 1849 equals that times 100 is 38.1 minus 38.1. These are zero. Functional utility, yes. Heating and cooling on this bad boy. What do we have for heating and cooling in this house? No cooling. Heating, forced air. All right, so FA, none. Okay, we have to figure out what value if we have electric baseboards and some solar versus this forced air. I'm going to say that that has a $20,000 value because someone's going to need to put that into this one. I'm not giving any value to the old thermal solar system there. What do we have for a garage on this bad boy? We have a 2-car garage. Fireplaces, patios, we have a deck, and wood stove. That deck is incredible compared to our deck. I'm going to give it $30,000 worth of value. Fence, pool, etc. NA, and barn. And that barn I'm going to give $50K. All right, see that puts us at $1 million for this one. We'll see where that leaves us on the other ones. The BPO. Might go back and adjust that one a little more. All right, what's next on the list? We're going to do panorama. $906 panorama drive. 63 sold for $1,025,000. Gross price per square foot $430. It's right here. $430 MLS. Sale date was 7/9/2021. Sales and financing concessions no. Days on market 42. Rural. Be simple. Lot size on this bad boy 5 acres. Just realized something. Did this have irrigation water? Water rights, yes. This one has irrigation water. 35 shares, Needham Ditch. That's got value. $35 shares, Needham Ditch. Let's say 10 G's a share. Let's say 300. I'm going to subtract 400. Right there. Ooh, look. See that? That's where I thought it ought to be. All right. 5 acres at 100,000 an acre gets us minus 300. Got views of mountains, 2-story, appeal. Some people like the log and the rock. It's gorgeous inside. We're going to do good on this one. Quality of construction, we're going to do a Q3 on this one. Year built, detail 1990. Alright, room count 532. And subtract, add 5,000 for the bathroom, and add 7,500 for the bathroom. Gross living area 2253. Do 2230 minus 2253 times 100 is negative 2,300. Funny thing in BPOs for bank owned, in our regular CMA, we are looking for reasons to justify the highest price possible so we can get our client the most money. But in the BPO, it's kind of the opposite. We are trying to justify a lower price. What that does is it's good for our client, good for our asset manager. I'm looking for heating right now. I don't see anything on the floors. I'm going to say this is radiant heat. It says in-floor radiant. Okay. And that is going to be worth minus 30,000. Let's say that this is actually worth minus 15. But we're actually doing our asset manager a favor if we get this at a low price. If we justify a low price, because if we justify a low price, it sells quicker, and that's good for our asset manager. 2-car garage. Yep. 2-car attached. 2-car deed. 2-car attached. Porches. What do we have for porches? Yep, we have a deck, gas, minus 30K. Gorgeous property. Ah, shit, look what we did to this. We have to come back and adjust these some, because we're saying it's worth 160 based on that comp. I have to adjust some of those detail. Alright. Fawn Drive. 222 Fawn Drive. Six days on market from the MLS. Close 99221 00 days on market 86. This one's not days on market, is it? That one is. Price per square foot 398. This one's 432, 430. location, rural, be simple. Lot size, 0.92. That means we get to add 100K value. That's probably something we're going to adjust. That's probably an adjustment we're going to adjust. Mountain, see that. 2-story. Looks like a split level, but it isn't. 2-story. Average appeal. Quality of construction of this home. What are we dealing with here? This is kind of a plain Jane, boring house, isn't it? I mean, they redid it nice, but it's not the same. What? That's a fine place to sit. Okay. Oh, I'm going to say it's a Q4 also. This is probably an adjustment we're going to have to change. Year built, 77. Condition is a C3. Square footage 532. 533. So that's a 0. You have to put a 0 in there though, even if it is 0. 2632. We'll do 2230 minus 2632. $40,200 minus 4020. Functional utility, yes. Heating and cooling. What do we have here? No cooling. Baseboard, electric, gas, hot water. All right. Baseboard, none. Minus 59,000. None. What do we have for a garage on this bad boy? No garage. I'm going to give 20 grand. Now 30 for the garage. Deck. Wood stove. Do we have a shed or anything like that on this one? We got a shed. We got a shed. All right, I'm going to go enter the others before we change those values there. Oh, yeah, let's do. This is how you can figure out how far away things are in this MLS. You have the listings up. You go to the mapping. You go to where your property is. Oh, I picked the wrong one. There we go. And you go rank 1 mile for fawn. 1. And you go to, this is panorama up here. 2 miles for panorama. And you go to, well, how do you like that? 3 miles. They're going to think I made that up, aren't they? 3, 2, 1. I think that's everything on that. Save for later. Edit BPO. You see how it's blue or green now? That's because it's done. Before we put the proximity to subject in there, it was still showing gray. What these active comps. This stuff is so much easier if you've got a big screen. If you also if you print these out, then you have them. It's easier to print or easier to see. 171342. Okay. Which one are we calling comp 1? We're just doing them in this order. All right, list price is 0 at this point because we don't have it listed. 900, CR 170, Carbondale, CR 81623, link. List price 975. That makes it 491 square foot, MLS 00, days on market 63, rural, pretty simple, lot size 18.95 acres. See, we're going to have to really adjust this because that means that we subtract 1.6 million. And we don't want to do that. Mountains. Yes, do we have views of mountains? Sure we do. Let's double check with the photos. This one's really more similar. Oh, inside it's kind of nice though. But yeah, we definitely have views of the mountains. 2-story. It's a 2-story. The appeal, yeah, I'm going to say average on this one. Quality of construction. Yeah, is this a... No, this one's much better. Ooh, that's a cool shot. Cool barn. All right. Now this is where, damn it, I just lost all that, didn't I? Nope, I didn't. Good. This is where what I like to do, so I don't remember what I was doing for adjustments. That's right, you can't do this. So what I'll do, I'll open up the old snipping tool. And I will pull this down to about there and get myself a little snippy of it. There we go. Now I can reference back to that tab easily. All right, so the question was, how much were we adjusting for Q3? 200. That, like I said, that may need to change. You know what? Let's just go do that now. Let's just go do that now. All right, we just need to go back and adjust these closed sales to get these. The issue is that these are very far off. I think I'm probably adjusting wrong for land here. Do we not even have a lot size adjustment in place there? No, I don't. All right. I need to get this lot size adjustment in order. If we say 50,000 an acre, That gets us to negative 491. I'm looking at what our other big ones are here. Barn, irrigation water. Oh my God, see, look what that does. All right, we need to take this down. It gets us up some. Design and appeal, maybe that's not so much there. That gets us up some more. Okay. Now, if we then get to this one, and we do the acreage on that, 2.28 minus 5 times 50, 136. That's not bad. Okay, 2.28 minus 9.92 times 50. That's 68 up. Yeah. It's a big range dollar-wise there. But it kind of works. This is not an easy one to do. Yeah, we could say this one's Q3. Get 100 grand off there. Okay. All right, that puts us more in line. Let's save that. Okay, so we're back to this. We're doing 50,000 per an acre. 2.28 minus 18.95 times 50,000. 883,500 minus 833,500. We're going to have to cut that in half on this one because it's not farm ground. That's what we're going to say. $416,750. All right. Let's see. We are on. This thing sure is thirsty. Could use conditions, not awesome. It's good enough. Let's give it a, yeah, we'll give it a C3. And we were doing 100 gram for C3. Detail. 5, 3, 2. $24.4. What was that? 24.4. Yeah, 24.4. Heating and cooling. Hot water radiant. Cooling none. And we were doing 30,000 for that. Garage, none. We're doing 30,000 for that. Porches, deck. I don't remember seeing anything significant on this one. There's a deck. Is there a fireplace? Deck. Not an impressive deck though. Let's give it 10 grand for that deck. And 5 grand. Fence, pool, etc. Okay, we had those barns. Oh, we're calling that a shop. And we're going to give it $60,000 value. Okay. All right. $998. 523 square. MLS 00. Days on market. 53. Rural 0. Fee simple 0. Lot size 0.69. 2.28 minus 0.69 times 50. 79.5. View of the mountains 0. 0. 2-story. Average. Quality of construction. We're going to put this as a Q3 because they are remodeling it. They're going down to the studs. 1976. The condition is going to be a C3. At 2,500, that is subtracting 5,000 for the bedroom and adding 7,500 for the bathroom. An extra bedroom just gives more utility. It doesn't give more square footage. 908. 1908. 2230 minus 1908 times 100. 32. 2. 0, 0. Functional utility, yes. 0. Heating and cooling. Oh, we're doing baseboard electric. I'm going to give it minus 5,000 though because it's got them. They're going to be new. Garage carport. What are we dealing with? We got 2-car detached. And I'm going to say there's going to be a patio. Say that shed has a $500,000 value. This is where we need to go back in though. I'm going to put good appeal. Save it. That probably gets us in line there. It seems like, God, we have such a huge range. Huge range. That's okay. Don't overthink it. 424 elk range. Drive cargo. 175 elk. 698. Days on market 83. Is this a 2-story house? Or does it just have a really high ceiling? It's got kind of a loft up there, doesn't it? No, the master bedroom's upstairs. No, we're 2-story. Really, we're 1.5. All right, 1983 minus 2508 times 100. 52.5. Functional utility, yes. Heating, forced air, cooling, none. Garage, 2-car. Is it 2-car attached or detached? Detached. Deck. That's a nice deck. Is there a fireplace in there? There was. I think this house is going to be on the market for a long time, though. Yeah. Okay. Now we got all the comps. Oh, we need to do the distance on these ones. Let me go to the list. I'm going to take the closed ones off. Go to the map. All right. 1 is 2.8 miles. 2.2. 2.2. 2 is 1.3 miles. And that is 1 mile. Save it. And our little bubble turned green. So we're good. Go to the next step. All right. Marketing strategy as is. This vendor doesn't. This one doesn't do any repairs. Investor is our most likely occupant. I'm going to make sure that the photos are in the drive before we finish this part. Okay, I've got all the photos uploaded here. So, okay, we need stucco repair. We need paint trim. We need replace flooring. This is just repairs. This is what's hard about these. These are the repairs. Really, it needs so much more. Install heating. That would just be to make it, I don't know, FHA financeable. Stucco repair. Let's say $5,000. Paint trim. Let's say $3,000. Replace flooring. $25,000. Install heating. $10,000. Let's say. Hard part is this would not bring it up to, its highest and best condition. It is just, those are just repairs. Okay, this is where we're going to try to sort out what to suggest the price be. The number I had in my head was 700. We got a 669, we got a 574, and an 842 on our sales. These have less value. So as is market value. Let's say, gosh, should we say 650? And then 750? Should we just say 700? If it was repaired. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just pause this. You don't need to watch me typing. Okay, so I've done a little write-up here about the justification for the price. Need some zeros on this one. There we go. Save it. Now it's time to upload photos. So I have the photos, and we will have the photos in the drive. I'm going to download them. Or pause while doing this. Okay, so I've got those downloaded from the drive, extracted and saved on my computer. So I'm going to upload the front view of the home, which is in this folder right here. Change this to extra large so I can see it easier. Oh my God, did I not take a front view of the house? Okay, so the answer is no, I didn't forget to take pictures of the front. They just didn't make it into the upload. So come on, open up. Well, I want to open up. Okay, had to shut it down and come back to get the dialog box open. All right, front view uploaded, right view. So I'm just going to go through this and click all these and upload them. So you select them, get the link in there. Interior 1, 2, 3, you have to name those. Then you do a save for later and it'll actually upload them. You see here that they're uploads. You go back in and they should appear there in the right spot. If you have a wrong one, just select and upload again. Okay, so that's the end of the ready-made slots for the interior. We're going to need to add more down here. So we're going to do a couple of these adds here, and it'll add slots for us. Last photo we did was the family room. So I'm going to choose whatever was next after the family room. That would be going up the stairs and into the bedrooms upstairs. I'll pause again. Okay, so I've got all the photos uploaded, including the photos of the damage. Now I need to get photos of the comps. So we're gonna do one of these. We're gonna go to the detail. We're gonna do go to the desktop, 214 prints, new folder, BPO, MSR, open, new folder, 1019, BPO, open, comp, S1. Save as S2. Save as S3. A1. A2. I know these are the right order because I put the MLS numbers in per the order, A3. Go back to BPO, and comp 1 is S1. You could label it however you want. Let's just keep that convention. S1, S2, S3, listing 1. Sometimes, some systems, they'll show up as actives. Sometimes they'll show up as listings. All right, got those all in. Save it for later. Need to go back, check on it. Oh, street scene's missing. And that is right here, photos. Where's my street scene photo? Right here. And I think I'm missing address. I didn't do address. On this particular one, our address is only on the mailbox. Save for later. Edit BPO. And now our bubble has turned green. Okay, so our bubble has turned green. That's all in there. Presumably, I have reviewed it, and we're ready to submit. There's nothing we needed to go back. We went back and adjusted all of these comps the way we wanted to. So if you, just do it once over. Make sure there was nothing you were supposed to do. Okay, go back to bubble 8 and hit finish. So when you hit finish, it submits it. It also creates a PDF of the BPO, which I just downloaded there. So we'll put a date on this and hit save. And it'll be reviewed. Let's then, here's what the BPO form actually looks like. Okay. Let's take that, go to the drive, photos, prints. Let's do just like I was doing before, BPO, MSR. Open that, new file upload. Let's upload the BPO. I'm going to upload these also, and then I'm going to, for my sake, cut that and paste it here. That way I have a copy of that. Also, I had downloaded all those comps. Let's take those and put them back in the same place. Paste and upload those to our drive. Oh, I moved it. And now it's having a heartache. Cut. Paste. Oh, I have them open. That's why I won't move them. Try again. There we go. File upload. So let's keep the drive full of everything that we had, so that continue uploads. There we go. That's what we use to do the BPO. That way we'll both be able to see it all the time. Damn, I think it's done. Okay, double check. See? Done. All right.